Hello everyone, this is Sean W7AZC. I was bringing a short video on Netlogger. Matt in 9YBK and myself have been testing it out on the net with no name the past couple of nets, and we're really enjoying the features and functionality of Netlogger. So Netlogger will allow have a net control operator. It'll allow you to have a logger if you wish to do so. We've been kind of using the logger position as a backup net control operator in case something happens. The backup could take over right where the net control operator left off at, and it just makes a nice smooth transition. We also communicate on Messenger off to the side, and that allows your net control operators to keep in constant communications if signals drop out or anything like that. You know about it instead of unkeying and hearing a big long pause. So this may help out. This also allows for people participating in the net to be able to follow along and see where they are on the list. So if you have not installed Netlogger yet, you can go over to the America Ragchew page, and a little over halfway down right now is Netlogger. You can just click on that icon. It should recognize the system that you are on, and that should be the very first thing that comes up on the screen. And it should be a stable version. You'd enter your call sign and an email address, and it'll allow you to download. If you're using Mac, the Mac version should show up automatically, but if not, you can come down to the scroll down menu and select it. If you are using Linux, any of the Debian distros there, I'm using Linux Mint on the other side of this computer. I have my hard drive partitioned, and I ended up having to use this beta version. The stable version was not working for me. So you'd go to that, download. I'm not going to go through the whole install process. It's pretty straightforward. And you will get Netlogger on your computer. You click on Netlogger. You'll enter in your call sign and everything at the startup, and you'll automatically be put into standalone mode. In standalone mode, you can select a net. Any current nets that are up, you'll be able to pull them up by just selecting this. You'll go here. You can pull up a net. You can come down to the bottom, left bottom here. Click the monitor net. And there we go. You can see everybody that's participating in the net. This one right here is actually in my contacts. You all probably recognize the call sign. So anyways, I went back out of this, and we come all the way out, and then we go here. Now, as a net control operator or the logger, whoever comes in first to open up the net, you'd come up to create net. If your net's already been created, which is a pretty simple process, you'll get this screen right here. You'll have the password. You click OK, and now your net's started. So if you I want to close this out for a minute because I want to come out of the system. Yes. Okay. Now come back in. As like if I was going to participate in the net, I can select net, and it kicked me out. Okay. It usually does not do that, so we'll try this again. I probably got carried away with clicking buttons here. So let's close this out. Yes, I want to close this. No, I do not want to close the net. So we click on here again, select net, and now number 5, net with no name. I come back down to monitor net, and now I'm in monitoring net. Now if someone else started the net for you as net controller, or you are the logger or whatever, you can come over here and select start logging. It'll come up and ask for the password, and now you have the functionalities to be able to enter in call signs. You just enter in the call sign, hit enter, and you're good to go. You do have this AIM window here. It'll pop up on the side. You can send messages here. This will also allow people participating in the net to be able to send messages. In case they got missed on the list or anything, they can mention that. This does take a time to recycle. So it should pop up there. There it goes. And I just put test on there. You can go into here and you can save your check-ins. You can either just hit the save check-in or save check-in as, and that way you can keep your list there. You can also save your contacts. I'll use my old call sign here, and you actually go here and you right click, and this will allow you to select different statuses. And it looks like the zoom spot fell off the dash, but that's okay. So if someone checked in and checked out, you can select this. If they checked in and you call them and they don't call back, you can put the not heard sign. If they're unavailable, not responding. The mobile setup is pretty neat. Sorry, Matt, I'm going to use you in here. Whoops. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this one, and it should already have me status. Let's open up the status here. Alright, so if I wanted to make Matt a mobile or a pedestrian, I just hit M, and you can click this guy, the M/P, and that would automatically put him at the top of the list. You can hit it again and put them at the bottom of the list. You can switch here and just hit the little number, and that'll put everybody back in order. And then you can also clear that status. If you wanted to delete somebody, say someone clicked in and you thought they were checking in, and then come to find out they're not really there, you can just hit that. You just delete row, and there goes Matt. After all's done, you can sit there, and I don't think it'll let me close the net while I'm logged in technically twice, but after all said and done, I can hit close net. Are you sure you want to close and terminate the net? You hit yes, the net's closed. All the information, all your login information here of everybody in the net is still going to be on the screen here. You didn't lose nothing. You just go up to File, click if you want to rename your check-in list to whatever. You just click the Save As, hit Save, and it'll save it as here. If you want to be able to bring up a list, you can open a check-in file, and you can click on that, and now you opened up your whole list of your last net that you ran. And then if you want to save contacts, let me get out of this one. You can click on here, and I believe you just hit log contact, and now you see he's turned red. He's down here. Next time he logs into the net, you know that he has been on the net before. So with that, I have nothing else to add at this time. Feel free to get hold of Matt or myself, N9YBK, or myself, W7AZC, if you have any questions. Sorry for the unprofessionality of the video. This is the first one I've ever done, and trying to figure everything out, and I'm doing it from the back of a truck here. So 73 is all, and hope that helps out.